Hey guys, this is Arshay, and today I'm gonna be showing you how I make my fanfiction. Yeah, what a shocker. I'm gonna take you step by step on how I make my fanfiction, and probably you'll learn something new. So, first we start with scripting. Well, for scripting, first I watched the previous episode. Oh, by the way, this is my process for how I make Demon Sword episode 18, I think. Yes, you'll see me make it step by step. I'm pretty sure this will be posted after episode 18, so let's get started. Alright, now that we watched the last episode, it's time to figure out where do we want to start the next episode. Well, seeing how the last episode ended on a cliffhanger, with Shinigami about to inject a demon into a lower class Saiyan, let's just start the episode there. I'm going to be playing Shinigami, and
I'm going to be playing
so first, we start with injecting him with the demon.
Lord Shinigami. The close. The best way to kill.
That doesn't work there. How about this?
As my uncle said, the best time to inject someone with a demon is near. That's when they are at their weakest. Poor old fool didn't listen to his own words of wisdom, and now he paid the price. Now then, we see that the demon will take over your body. Soon you will be feeling much more powerful. I feel it. Power. It's rising. Yes, I'm free. I'm free to do as I please.
Well, after that little experience of acting, I go into my computer and start typing down what I thought was good and what wasn't good. And then, this is what the final product of my script looked like. Now that all of that is done, it's time to start recording. And yeah, this is how I record. Since my Dazzle broke, I've been kind of low on recording equipment, so I just grab a tripod, put my camera on top of it. We just adjust it to the orientation of the TV. Now, to save you from watching me play video games for an hour and a half, I'm just going to pre-record the footage, and I'll see you in editing. Alright, so here we are now in Sony Vegas Movie Studios HD Platinum 10, 11, whatever. Here we are in Sony Vegas, and here's the footage I recorded for BT3 so far. And here we are in editing. Well, the first thing I do, because I record with the camera, is I delete the audio. group, remove from, and just delete the audio. Alright, so next, because I recorded most of this footage in order, I'm just gonna cut it right from the timeline. But for those of you who don't put it in the timeline first, I adjusted the screen resolution to fit the screen so it looks better, because before I did that, let's just save this as camera. Before I did that, it kind of looked like that, and that's not good with all the black lines, and it also looks tilted. So I just pulled it and made it look like that. It looks slightly less tilted now. Hang on. Too much. That's a bit better. So now I'm gonna cut off every part of this all of this clip that I don't need. So the way you do that, so I don't need any of the clips before this part right here. So I just come here and I drag it to here. And normally the footage won't look this good, so I'd add an effect or something, but honestly, right now it looks really good. And I'm sorry about my voice right now, I'm really tired. I'm not really tired, but I have a sore throat. And I wanted to give you the process while I'm doing the process. So yeah. So let's get started. Yes. So let's see. I always keep the script in hand, just in case. I always keep the script in hand just in case. So let me open the script. And it says that we start with Shinigami injecting the demon into the sand. So that would be right about here. Alright, that's where I'm gonna make our first cut. And I also add the text while I'm editing, because then it'll be easier to know how much time the text takes, so we can adjust the settings accordingly. Yawn! So yeah, that's the basics of. So right here I'm supposed to put sand, and then it's then that text looks a bit big, so I come here to scale. I just drag it down. That looks about right. And then for the position, I like to keep it a bit low. So right around. So right around here would be good. So that's that one. And also, to make sure the text stays on screen longest, I read it in character. So this saying says Lord Shinigami, why? I go like this.
Lord Shinigami, why?
And also cut out the taunts that are unneeded. So, like right there. And you cut in the middle of a clip by pressing the S button. And let's see. And then I keep going, scrolling through. Wait, no. To right about here.
Lord Shinigami, why?
And it's better to like, this is all about perspective, but at this moment I wanted the saying to be off the screen. Because it's better not to see the saying before he transformed. So next, next is this whole monologue. So yeah, we add another text here. More powerful. Until you are becoming more powerful. Until okay, so now that we have finished editing all of this episode, I have finished editing and adding the music for it. So now it is time to add the voice acting. For this, we will be using a program called Audacity. So yeah, we open up Audacity, close the things we don't need. So yeah, open up the script. I'll be doing the voices. So the first thing I do when I'm voice acting, because I do all of the voices, is first I open up the script and I highlight every one of the characters in a different text, in a different color. So let's just say the saying is going to be yellow, and Shinigami is going to be gray. We'll start with the one with the longest talking. So that'll be the announcer for this one. Alright. Yes, I do make a different Audacity file per thing. Alright, so the announcer is one I haven't done before, so let's see how it sounds. I've been testing some voices, but none of them have been working. Let's see what comes out when we try to do this. Alright, first we push record. Wait 3 seconds. Welcome to the Battle of School. And if I fuck up, I just start over. So yeah, I fucked up there. So let's remove that. Welcome to our new Battle of School tournaments. It has been 3 years since these schools went up against one another, and now it's time to see how they will do against one another this year. Now we start. From Turtle School, we have former Armor School member Zero. And another former Armor School member, we have Discus. Next, part human, part giant insect, fan favorite from last time, we have Kurai. And finally, the Wolf School dropout, give it up, Lee. Now for Crane School, we have the three-eyed fighter, Hypno, and the kid with psychic powers, Elf. And now, let's take a moment of silence to remember the Assassin School teacher, who was murdered 3 years ago. And we are back. How they will do against one another this year. Alright, so we found out how that sounded like. So it seemed a bit staticky in the background. So what I do first is I take the beginning like few seconds before I start talking, I go to effects, I go to noise removal, and I get the noise profile, then I select the entire clip or track, go to noise removal and press OK to get rid of the constant mouse clicking. There, now it has no noise. And welcome to our new Battle of School tournaments. It has been 3 years since these schools went up against one another, and now it's time to see how they will do against one another this year. It sounds much better. Alright, now I only sometimes do this if I can't hit that range with my own voice, such as when I do Kurai's voice, because this voice is because Kurai's voice is still way too high-pitched for me to hit. So I go to change pitch, and I feel like I want this guy to be a little bit more deep-voiced.
Welcome to our new Battle of School.
Deep voice, sorry. To make the voice deeper, you go that way.
Welcome to our new Battle of School.
A little bit farther that way.
Welcome to our new Battle of School.
A little more.
Welcome to our new Battle of School.
Alright, that sounded okay. So yeah, we changed pitch. Now so let's see how that sounds like.
Welcome to our new Battle of School tournaments. It has been 3 years since these schools went up against one another, and now it's time to see how they will do against one another this year. Now we start. From Turtle School, we have former Armor School member Zero. And another former Armor School member, we have Discus. Next, part human, part giant insect, fan favorite from last time, we have Kurai. And finally, the Wolf School dropout, give it up, Lee.
Alright, that sounded good enough. So then we go here, we go to File, we go to Export. Let's call this one the Announcer. Okay, and then I repeat the process for every other one. So I'll see you guys back in Vegas when I'm finished recording all of the voices. Alright, so now we're back in Vegas, and I've recorded all the voices, and now to paste them all. Bring them all into Vegas. You need to go like this, hold shift, no, don't hold shift. Let's say you want you, not you, 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 and you. So you bring all of those in. And now we open the one here, this is voices, and we try to match the voices to where they belong. So this one starts with Saiyan, and this is why I do both text, and right here it says Lord Shinnegarn Y. So we go to this one that says Saiyan, and we drag it in here, and we trim it down. And we trim it down to where the dialogue starts. So let's see.
Lord Shinnegarn, why? Lord Shinnegarn, why?
Alright, so that's the end of that one. Next one is Shinnegarn. And Shinnegarn has more than one line. So put it into the trimmer, and
My father stated that the best time to eject someone with a demon is when they are near death.
and we just cut. We go here where it starts.
My father stated that the best time to eject someone with a demon is when they are near death.
Push O here, and we press I here, and we drag that one in right here.
My father stated that the best time to eject someone with a demon is when they are near death.
And since his next line starts right where the last one ended, come here, we push I,
That's when they are the weakest.
let's see what his next line is. Yeah. So bring that one in right where the last one ended. Or, you know what I mean. Line it up, but match.
My father stated that the best time to eject someone with a demon is when they are near death. That's when they are the weakest.
Alright, bring that down a bit, because and when you're doing voices and crap, you should always make sure to have the mixer open, so,
That's when they are.
and make sure the thing never goes into the red.
That's when they are the weakest.
Also, when you're doing this, make sure if you have music playing in the background that the music is softer, so that you can actually hear the actors.
Why?
My father stated that the best time to eject someone with a demon is when they are near death. That's when they are the weakest. That's when they are the weakest.
Okay, I could barely hear myself in that one, so I reopen it.
That's when they are the weakest.
This is why we have subtitles.
until. Now. Now, you will feel your power rise. Now, you will feel your power rising. You are becoming more powerful until. Is when they are near death. That's when they are the weakest. Now, you will feel your power rising. You are becoming more powerful until.
Okay, so that's it for that one, and you basically just keep doing that process until you're done. Just always make sure that this level stays under 0 and even the entire time, and that roughly even the entire time, and that the music is soft enough so you could hear your actors' voices. And that's and now I'll meet you back when I'm done. Now that all of that is over with, I've just finished doing all the voice acting, all the editing, all the and now it's time to render and upload this, which I will do on my own time because nobody wants to watch me render and upload. I hope you guys had a good time at this tutorial. I hope it helped you out, and I am very sorry if it bored you. Have a nice day.